Hello everybody, it's VerticalSandwich. Welcome to the new RPG. This was what people requested. So, here you go, people. Alright. Anyway, it took them 3 years to make this game. It better be good. It is good. I have heard complaints about the protagonist of this game. We can get out of this credit sequence. We can. There we go. Alright, because we don't want to watch this twice. So, new game. Now we can't get out of this. Unskippable cutscenes in this game. Anyway. So, this is Final Fantasy X. It is hands down the game that I have put the most time into a save file on. My PlayStation 2 Final Fantasy X save file topped 130 hours, I'm pretty sure. And I've not done everything you can do with this game. There are some things that loom pretty large in my mind that I don't know about putting in here. If I can even manage them. So, anyway. So this is what we're doing. Now, I will say, this is the first spoken dialogue Final Fantasy game. It's also, well, I think it was the first PS2 Final Fantasy game. This game is gorgeous. You could say anything you want about this game, but it's beautiful. I know this game incredibly well. I wouldn't say I'm no expert. I won't be speed running this on Speed Demo Archive or anything anytime soon, but I certainly have played through it multiple times. I fell in love with this game because it's so... I mean, the jump from Final Fantasy IX to this is pretty amazing.
Listen to my story. This
the whole game's your story.
may be our last chance.
That's actually kind of true. All right. This is actually, for me personally, one of my favorite installments in the series. I have unpopular opinions when it comes to Final Fantasy games, but although here's the shocker, that if anything's gonna make you gasp, it'll be this. I've never played 6. Final Fantasy 6, which is far and away considered one of the best installments in the series, one of like the milestone-setting installments. I've never played it. I own it. I've owned it for years and years and years. Yeah, one of the things that you will get a guarantee from me about is that all of the PS releases of Final Fantasy games I can play on disc. The exception being Final Fantasy 1. It's the only one I don't own an actual physical copy of. I think. I may not own a physical copy of 3. Maybe not 5. Okay, so not the only one. But I own 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, or X, X2. Whatever's included in Chronicles. And, Tactics. Anyway. So off we go. We'll talk to these girls first.
Can I have your autograph?
Of course.
Alright. Time to enter our name. And it doesn't matter because the game's never going to say our name. Because they deal with having spoken dialogue by never mentioning the character by name. It's clever, I guess.
Good luck tonight.
Nothing to worry about. Oh, if I score a goal, I'll, do this. That will mean it was for you, okay? What seat?
East block in the front row. Fifth from the right.
Got it.
All right. Now, if you'll notice, if you go this way, there's a case here. Got to talk to these
Can
kids.
you sign this?
No prob.
Please?
Alrighty.
Me too.
Take it easy. Well, gotta go. Cheer for me.
2, 3. Teach us how to blitz.
Hey, I got a game to play.
Then teach us after.
Maybe tonight, well,
You can't tonight.
I mean tomorrow.
Promise?
Promise.
All right, so now we actually can leave through that. I mean, well, clearly we're leaving. What was I gonna say? Something about Final Fantasy. Something about this game. Something about what we're doing. There's gonna be a lot of really heavy intro here, so. I actually recorded the first 2 videos of this LP and realized I missed 2 things. I will go over them as we hit them, what I missed. First off, this voiceover,
away from home when I heard the news. Our hero,
you could
Jack,
cut it short by
gone,
running out of screen.
vanished into thin air. My dad must have been his biggest fan. I knew how sad he'd be. Heck, we all were that day. Zanar, I says to myself, what are you thinking? I went running straight back home. We sat up talking about Jack all night. My dad and I never talked so much. Whoa. Didn't mean to reminisce, folks. Anyway, 10 years later, the Jack Memorial Cup tournament is today. The 2 teams that have won through to the finals are, of course, the Abes from A East and the Duggles from C South. I know there's a lot of people out there today to see the star of the Abes. In just 1 year, he's become the team's #1 player. He's Jack's blood and the new hope of Blitzball. What kind of super play will he show us today? Will we see his father's legendary shot? I don't think I'm the only one excited here, folks.
All right, there we go. So we are the son of a legendary blitzball player. There's a mysterious, transparent kid who talks to us for no reason. And we are obviously the narrator and main character. That's what we know thus far.
Coming through, sorry.
Get out of my way.
Hey, I'm gonna be late. Hey, let go of me.
All right. And then all that, I'm going to be late, and you get that far, and he stops, turns around, and waves. All right. Time for Blitzball. I'm going to say I'm going to run a little longer videos on this. This is going to be a very long LP. And rightfully so. It's a tremendously large RPG. This heavy metal music's a little strange, but okay. This is apparently what music sounded like in 1999, kids. Oh, jeez. Orin, I love ya. He has to be some sort of reference to Yojimbo. He really does. Like, Final Fantasy X, directed by Akira Kurosawa. Well, that can't be true. It would be in black and white. I shouldn't say that. Like... That dead arm is so great. I like how quickly this turned into a disaster movie. Alright. So, a gigantic ball of something just destroyed our stadium in the middle of our championship game. Alright, but we survived the fall. Which is great, I guess. Supposed to be a short game if we didn't. Okay, we can't go back this way. It's worth noting.
Orin! What are you doing here?
I was waiting for you.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? Alright. Now we do have a little map screen in the upper left-hand corner. It will be useful, so... It takes a lot of the EU out of dungeons. They certainly don't have gigantic maze kind of things. It's gonna tell you to slide. Slide. If I had a tumor, I'd name it Marla. Anyway.
What?
Don't cry.
Slide. All right. Back to panic mode.
What the?
What, the sandwich?
Hey!
All right.
Wait!
All right, this is the intro, and it's...
Not this way!
Look. We called it sin.
It's so great.
Sin?
All right, enemies. That almost looked like the game skipped dialogue. I don't believe it did, though. Should know, I played the first 2 videos worth of this yesterday. And I got this far in the first video, so... we're horrible at fighting without a weapon.
Take it.
So remember not to try that. Look at how cool Orin is picking us up with one hand. Along with that super heavy sword.
My old man?
I hope you know how to use it.
I'll figure it out as I go. Thank you, Orin.
These ones
All right.
cut through.
So just attack. Yeah, Orin kills everything instantly because he's super badass. All right.
Don't bother going after all of them. Cut the ones that matter and run.
Agreed. So this is essentially our battle tutorial. Get past them, it lets us run. Now a lot of this is, okay, a lot of this is not me controlling movement. Just so you know, the game's auto-moving me through a lot of this. Now this will be our overdrive tutorial. Now Demi is a,
Some can't wait to die.
Demi is a percentage-based attack, so it can't kill you. Overdrives, press left. It'll give you the option. The different overdrives. You learn new ones as you level up. And this one's a button combination one. As we damage the tower, the antenna will recede. It can't logically kill us, so now Spiral Cut is our main character's overdrive. This we have to stop it in the space in the middle before the time runs out and we failed. We still do some damage, but we would have done better. I succeeded in my practice file. Doesn't matter. Like I said, this thing can't kill us, and after this, there actually is a space to refill our life, so. So this is just a straightforward, you know, constant attack deal going on. And it'll keep doing what it's doing. Yeah, Debbie looks mean, but I think it takes away a quarter of your life as its actual value. So there we go. We killed it. Alright, so, oh, we can't go that way. Interesting. Coming up on our right is our first save sphere. So there we go. It stores a record of your travels, also fully restores your party's HP and MP. So we'll be saving, and this is where we're going to stop this first video. So I will see you for the next video. You guys take care, and bye, everybody.